Hey everybody, it's Romania Black, and we are on episode 3 of Jujutsu Kaisen. So, man, the last 2 episodes have just been like, just getting us started off with this protagonist and this world of Jujutsu and curses. Already Gojo he's best boy already. I'm like sold on this like Urahara-esque like mentor. Someone in the Crunchyroll comments for episode 2, they were like, man, Gojo's like the protagonist of another series that's completed his journey and is now just being the mentor for fun. And I'm like, oh, that's so good. But I really just loved the last episode setting up Yuuji, our protagonist. And what I really like about Yuuji is he's a goofball, but he also has a really kind heart, and he's very genuine. Like he's not just simple, but he's very genuine. And I think when he has that confrontation with the principal, and the principal is like, well, why are you wanting to go to the school? Why are you wanting to do this? And he's like, oh, well, my grandpa's dying wish. And he's like, no, why do you really want to do it? And it's like, oh, well, actually, I want to do it for me because I'm the only one that can get the Sakuna fingers. I'm the only one that can do this mission. So episode 2 being titled For Myself makes a lot of sense. But now we're on episode 3, and it's Girl of Steel, which I am so excited for. She looks like a lot of fun. This seemingly country girl that's now going to Tokyo. I'm glad that we're getting a girl character in this that looks interesting to say the least. So I'm curious. Thank you all for watching this show with me. My brother's already been like, have you gotten to this episode yet? And I'm like, no, don't spoil me. So thank you all for not spoiling me. And I hope you all enjoy this episode. So episode 3, we're going to just dive right in and get started here. And we are going to start episode 3 here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, so Nobara is such a cool character, and I love her mentality. I love her personality. I like that she's kind of this. She's not quite as optimistic, happy-go-lucky as Yuuji, but she's not as stone cold. She says dull and bland as Fushigoro. She's like this weird middle ground between the two of them, but she's really energetic. She's super like, I love that she tries to get the modeling agent to give her his card, and he's like, oh, you're not a model. She's like, what are you talking about? She's very unique, and I really like that about her characters, that she's this cool middle ground between Yuuji and Fushigoro. I like that Fushigoro is, we assume, the city boy. Gojo makes it seem like he's not from the countryside, whereas our country bumpkins are Yuuji and Nobara. And I like that it almost seems like Nobara is hiding like her true reasons for joining Jujutsu. It's not just for the money and the place to stay, but Yuji's like, it doesn't have to be a serious reason that you're doing this. So, I also like that she looks at both of them and she's like, oh God, I'm stuck with you two. Like, I couldn't do any better. These are the sorcerers we're bringing in. So I like that idea. I like that aspect that she's not just a love interest for either one of these guys, that she's just part of the group. I really like that about this show. I like that there is a reason why Fushiguro was not in on the training exercise, that Gojo's like, no, you're still healing. You're not quite there yet. And Yuji's big thing is he doesn't hesitate. He just jumps in and does things, whereas Nobara tries to be a little bit more methodical with it. And I like that there's a setup where they could each learn from each other. I like that setup. I think that's pretty cool that they could grow together like from one another. That's really neat. This curse womb thing, nope. Nope. And when they say that characters are dying, I'm like, is this a fake out? Is it that someone else that's a sorcerer dies, or is it that Yuji dies and becomes Sakuna? I don't know. I like that Yuji had to do things on his own. I do agree with Nobara. It's very weird that he has this inhuman, like, natural strength, and that he just naturally bursts through things. Like, she's like, what are you eating? But I really like that this Sayori-chan seems like a sister, but maybe just a friend. But she seemed older. Like, she was just an older friend, I guess, or a babysitter. Because there weren't any parents shown in this. So I wonder if she like watched her a lot in her parents' absence, and now she's assumedly in Tokyo. So that's really cool. Yeah, super cool. I love the ED of this series, and then that weird scroll at the end where they're talking about getting sushi and stuff. That's okay. Okay. But yeah, very cool introduction of her character. We've got our three main protagonists. We've got our setup. We all know what they can do. Fushigoro's got the demon dogs. She's got this cool voodoo, like hammer and nails thing. And then Yuji, of course, has this demon slaying, like butcher knife, and also has the ability to draw out Sukuna, we assume. So, yeah, interesting setup for next episode. I'm really curious what that's going to be about, but I guess we'll find out. So thank you all so much for watching episode 3 with me. I hope you all enjoyed the reaction. Please feel free to comment down below. Please no spoilers. And we'll be back next week with episode 4 of Jujutsu Kaisen. But in the meantime, please stay safe, take care, and I'll talk to y'all again soon.